So Homecoming was awesome, to me. The narrative, the humor, the action was beautiful. I kid you not, after watching the flick, I was fanboying about it for about 5 days. And after getting over the high, here I am. As with my previous one, I have 3 points, and you will see them as the video, actually 2, and you will see them as the video goes on. Well, there are a lot of praise about it. For one, it's not an origin story. No Uncle Ben, no radioactive spider, no nothing. The filmmakers know that we know how it went down after watching 2 origins over the last 14 years, so they threw us into the beginning of Spidey's career. Although, how cool would it be if Tobey Maguire, the OG Spidey, is the current Spidey's Uncle Ben?
Great power comes great responsibility.
Another praise, this one's by me, is the music. A lot of people don't really say it, but the soundtrack is pure awesome. The composer, Michael Giacchino, makes a name for himself with soundtrack from Inside Out, Zootopia, the Jurassic Park series, Star Trek, Mission Impossible, Rogue One, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and coming soon, War of the Planet of the Apes. The list is non-exhaustive as long as he keeps doing scores. Why is the score so good, you asked? Well, if you haven't noticed, the background music is the flagship track from the movie. Here, I'll be quiet for a while so you can listen. And that's why 70% of the soundtrack is remixed versions of the TV show soundtrack. Gets you right in the feels. Another praise is the storyline. Last time we saw Parker, he was stealing Cap's shield in Civil War, kicking everybody's butt. During which kids were squealing, comic lovers rejoicing, and there's a vibe of awe reverberating throughout the theater. Roll the footage. In Homecoming, we get to know him as just a regular kid. He has a school, a goofy friend, just like an ordinary kid. And that's how we like it. And here's another good point about it, since we're going on the fact of humans. We actually sympathize with the characters. In an age where the superhero movies, or even action movies in general, are solely focusing on general action and visually cool scenes, DCEU, it's relaxing to step back and deal with these superheroes in a very down-to-earth way. Instead of seeing them like superheroes who don't care about nothing, we have motives, standpoints from both parties, as seen from this scene. Roll the footage.
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
We also see these guys on screen in the most humanized way possible, specifically Parker and Tony. Kinda gives us a new look into who they are as a person. That does it for the praises. And now let's talk about the criticisms. For starters, the main one is that all the action is spoiled in the trailers. If you had watched all the trailers, like me, most of the action is already there, to the extent that if you just want the rough cut of the film, just edit all the trailers together and you got it. I say most because there's a really cool action set piece that really blew all our minds. Yeah, I won't spoil it, but...
No, don't do this! Thing over the veins!
I told you, dude, I'm not gonna do that, so, you know, get back in the closet.
Well, this is awkward.
Where was I? Oh yes, another fault is that for a movie called Homecoming, the actual event was seen for only 2 minutes. But I guess the title is more of a symbolic take? I don't know. And did I mention the humor? For a PG-13 movie, the film borderline crossed the NC-16 rating, with most of the humor being, very inappropriate jokes. It has a decent amount of swearing, so if any kids or parents are gonna watch the movie, please, don't do what I did with Deadpool. Watch at your own discretion, okay? But other than these few mess-ups, the movie's awesome. So in a nutshell, Spider-Man Homecoming was good, had a lot of tie-ins with the previous Avengers, and honestly, can't wait to see what's coming with Spidey in Infinity War. Speaking of Infinity War, Disney's D23 Expo just ended, and along with the Avengers and Spider-Man, Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy are joining up to beat Thanos. And if you want any more of my feelings with Infinity War, I'm gonna write a post on my Tumblr blog. Yes, I still exist there. And when it's ready, I think it's already ready, I'll link it in the description below. And that's all, guys. Hope you have an amazing day. And as always, I'm D for DJ. Peace out.